Yo, what up? It's Eric, a.k.a. Life Alert, a.k.a. Down Bad.
Yo, what up? It's Jeff, a.k.a. Metal on the Hip, a.k.a. Altoids in the Pocket.
He said he down bad. Yo, what up? It's your boy Sheek Silverback, a.k.a. Donnie G, a.k.a. this hour long shit is fucking killing me, dog. I feel like it's an hour a day. Am I the only one?
You're losing a day. Yeah, I am.
God
I feel
damn,
like
this shit is hurting. Back
thought
then
it
I
was
would
Sunday.
say, huh?
I thought it was Sunday.
Dog. Back then I would have said like, yo, that shit ain't nothing. A.k.a. him, man. Yeah. Word up. A.k.a. him.
What up, it's Styles P? A.k.a. these motherfuckers are crazy. A.k.a. animals are wild. A.k.a. keep a sweatsuit on you. Yeah.
Keep a sweatsuit on.
A.k.a. Jadakiss, man. A.k.a. Whoopi Goldberg. Name ain't Whoopi or Goldberg. Jae'Won.
Oh, no. Come on, man. Do something. Yo, what up, y'all? What?
Man, A.k.a. the youngest in the room.
Yeah. You got the...
Yo, what up, y'all?
What up, yo? Hey, Dayzel Machine.
Use the mic, use the mic, use the mic, use the mic.
Boss can get nervous.
Cigarettes and Bogies.
Yo, dog.
Say it into the mic, say it into the mic.
AKA Dayzel Machine.
You can hold it too.
Yeah.
AKA Cigarettes and Bogies.
Yes, the 2 Jews and 2 black. Yo, last time we tried to watch this movie was like the 8th time that Kiss tried to see this movie, and it was unsuccessful. But now, on try number 9, Kiss, you watched that whole movie, CB4?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing of CB4.
You made it through. They didn't kick you out.
Damn.
Glad I waited to 2025.
Oh, shit. Nah, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so.
Jeff, for anybody who might not know what CB4 is like, this movie that was 32 years old, like this week.
Was it?
This week?
This week. 32.
So it's timely?
Timely and episode number 32 right now. We made it
Wow.
32, guys. Yeah.
Wow,
Jeff
yeah.
Played 32.
Yeah.
Fire. This is episode 32?
Episode 32.
That's dope.
Yeah,
we
it
made
only took us 7 years.
We 32 years old,
That's
kid.
fucking horrible,
Oh,
Jeff.
shit.
Wow. That is horrible stats. We are fucking horrible. Oh my God. 7 years, 32
It's supposed to
episodes.
be like 100 and something,
Oh
right?
my God, we're way under the number. We're negative.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
good though. But we're classic.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, our
it
shit
is.
is
Yeah,
something
by the way-
different.
Classic. We're
It's
classic.
something different.
Yo,
Yeah.
Eric and I did 500 episodes in 5 years.
Jeff, what does
Pitiful.
Wikipedia say about CB4?
CB4 is a 1993 American satirical mockumentary black comedy film directed by Tamara Davis and starring Chris Rock. The movie primarily parodies gangster rap and the rap group NWA, as well as taking inspiration from This Is Spinal Tap.
All right. So let's see.
So much more than that, though.
Well, what is it? What is it
The
about this
movie-
movie?
The real deal of it?
Yeah.
Want to be rappers, want to be gangsters, want to be
Cap.
Cap, and they
That
cap.
was the starting of Cap. That
yeah,
movie.
yeah, word. It shows like the videos and how you think it really is, but it ain't, and people's attitudes in the group, and
Yeah.
all that.
Chris Rock?
They tapped into the Nation of Islam and all that, but
Yeah.
comedically,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
they did a little spoofing to everybody.
Yeah, word up. So it's a lot. I'm shocked, my bro. Did you like it?
No.
He ain't CB4. My shit is back, dog. He ain't supposed to hate CB4. That's a cult classic. My shit, but yo, I hate you. I'm like that too, kid. I be on that shit.
Man.
Word up.
Styles, how was your rewatch?
Come on.
I like CB4.
Hell
I
yeah.
love Charlie Murphy.
What?
Yeah, it was just cemetery silence in there. When we watched it. Nobody.
I thought because y'all all fasting. I thought because it's Ramadan.
That's
I thought,
something to do with it.
nigga, I thought because it's Ramadan. That's why they all tired. They
was a
can't even
sober
see
watch.
straight.
It was a sober watch.
All right. Yeah.
That's the house.
Jae'Won, have you-
blurry looking at the.
Jae'Won, you seen it before?
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you? You are the youngest in the room.
Oh.
What did you think of this movie that is 32 years old at this point?
I thought it was funnier when I was younger.
Well, yeah.
Like I wanted to wait till I was high, like to watch it. And as I got older, it ain't.
See, I'm high.
crazy.
I enjoyed it because I'm mad
Yeah.
high.
Well, hold up.
My
Hold
shit
up.
is back though.
You're also in the game now. What do you think of like watching that early 90s type of hip hop circle?
I don't know. It was good trolling.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
good trolling.
Well, did you look at it and you're just like, oh, that must have been like what life was like
And we were got
in
like the way that rappers was. And
yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. How they moved, how they
do that now.
in what way?
There's a lot of like entourages that operate like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of people stealing people's whole styles and flows and personalities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little dangerous.
Have you guys ever seen a rapper like turn it off?
What do you mean?
What
Turn
do you
it
mean
off.
by?
Like,
We turn it off.
like the whole like you think like your personality, like, you know, to the outside world is like different than what you guys
Different
present
than
here.
When I'm a father,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think every.
Oh,
I
turn
think,
it off. Turn
yeah.
turn
Yeah,
it
yeah.
off. Yeah.
Like I think that's a big, like, hip hop is an art. Like every
It's your
other
job.
art.
Sure.
It's your job and it's an art and it's part of who you are, but it doesn't limit you to who you actually are. Like there's more facets to you. You don't.
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't want to particularly hear you rhyming about you made like jogging around the fucking lake.
You talking about
Or
content?
staring around the
I
trees.
honestly, I would say that you guys are the when they meet you, that's who they getting. When that's the
Yeah.
same guy on stage though. I think you're
Basically.
talking more about content, rapping about this. I'm talking about. He said turn it off. Far as like you meant like you ain't Dead Master Mike all the time or whoever like
Sure.
right.
Yeah.
Or Gusto, right?
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
I think
Because like
pretty
they're
much
like
who you-
assuming a whole different identity. I'm not talking about like you
I think
guys.
Kiss is who when
Oh.
you see him in or on stage or backstage and same with Styles, they're gonna be that person.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
Oh, if you mean in that,
That
respect,
yeah. Do you turn it
you
off
are what
on
you-
to the artist or
yeah, definitely.
you may not
That's
want to be bothered
1000%.
here and there, but for the most part, I think you are Styles P when they meet you. Whenever.
For sure. I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's much more facets
Hmm.
to Styles P than just what
Yeah,
you're,
yeah.
what you're gonna see.
Right.
True.
Like that's my job. At the end of the day, it's my craft, but it's my job to do music. But I'm not trying to give you all of me
Mm.
all of the time.
Mm.
And I eat shit, sleep, walk, bleed just like you do.
Yeah.
Eat, comma, shit.
In that,
Yeah.
in that
How
order.
you want to put it?
Yeah.
Yo, here's a question for the whole room. Is Gusto the bad guy here?
Nah, man.
Nah, they
Fucking
stole his
hell,
They
yeah.
stole his
Yeah.
writing.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
He's 1,000%. Which Gusto?
Which
first
Gusto?
one or the real one.
MC?
Gusto who went to jail. Gusto who had the club. Gusto who had he lived the
Nah,
life.
he ain't
Who was
bad guy.
presented as
He
the
ain't the bad
antagonist.
guy. They
Gusto's in a
stole
word.
his
He's the
style.
guy.
He
In the
stole his
video.
whole
He's the
shit.
guy.
Took his
They
shit.
stole his whole shit.
Yeah, but
MC Gusto's the bad guy. He ratted.
Yes,
Yeah.
He
correct.
lined him up, set him up to get
He
rearrested.
did a
and
sting.
everything. He did.
Yeah.
He did all type of the wrong
Chris
shit.
Rock is the bad guy. He's not a hero.
sure,
yeah,
1000%.
yeah.
yeah, but actual Gusto is set up as the antagonist.
Yeah, I feel bad for Charlie Murphy. Like, I feel bad that he has to,
Facts.
watch
He
his
got
whole shit
shitted
from
on.
prison.
It's a lot of gustos in the world.
What's the realest thing in this movie? What's the realest thing that you watch and you're just like, oh,
Be yourself is what you get out of the movie. At the end of the day, for me, stop capping.
Styles, what did you appreciate about this movie?
The movie, the message in the movie at the end of the day.
Which is?
They spoofed pretty much everybody. They spoofed gangster rap. They spoof what if you want to call it backpack rap or blackism. They spoofed the government. They spoofed
Hell
gangsters.
Yeah. Hell yeah. The
They
government,
spoofed
all
every.
that shit.
It was
East
almost
Coast,
like
West Coast.
Word.
East Coast, West Coast. They almost like spoofed. It was almost like if you kind of think about it. This is my second time really watching it and taking it in,
Marlon
which
Wayans
is
and them,
different
how they
from
be
the
doing it?
thing. Yeah, it kind of reminded me of a different version. I never saw it like this before, but it was more like of an airplane and a naked gun,
hmm
but in a different fashion,
Mm.
a more black hip
Some
hop
OG shit.
Yeah.
Just said.
kind of fashion. Like, you know what I mean? It was more like a spoof of everything
Yeah.
because they definitely spoof gangster rap, but they also
Yeah.
spoof the African culture.
Yeah,
They also
like you said, the
spoof
government,
white man,
buying the records,
government.
all that shit.
So
yeah.
it was a big, like, as I rewatch it and
And-
take
and
it in, it was
They
kind of
spoofed
different. for me this
NWA.
time.
They did that.
They
That was
spoofed the
NWA.
industry.
The
They
whole
spoofed
shit.
the music industry.
That was their
Yeah.
coming straight out of Low Cash.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
They
Yeah.
definitely spoofed NWA.
You can feel it,
For
sweat
sure.
from my balls, right? That shit was crazy, dog.
You know what was crazy though? One thing
Said you
Kiss
can't
said when he was
perform
watching
that
the
shit.
movie, who wrote their lyrics for Straight Out of Low Cash?
I don't know. They was on point.
Right?
They was
Shit
rocking.
was on point.
Yeah,
that was a
rocking,
good
yeah.
fucking question.
Yeah, they was
Like,
rocking.
who wrote that shit?
Beat dropping all that.
shit-
Said we can't do the
yeah.
song that came out.
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah.
But
They
like,
made 17 point something million on $6 million budget.
yeah,
We already looked at it.
Back then, that
We
was
did some of your job. Jack.
that's good then if that's back then.
Yeah, that's
Right.
good. They made profit.
And they had mad cameos.
Hell yeah.
well, yeah. So, like, if you're in NWA's position, do you participate in this movie or not?
They did.
I know they did, but I'm saying like, but
Yeah.
like,
What?
if you were in their
did?
position,
Cuba's,
because
yeah,
like
yeah.
I feel
Eazy
like
too.
Oh, really?
they're sort of
Yeah,
like
Easy is in it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Easy and Cube,
I
but
would
like
I think
you would've done it?
Yeah, I think we would have had some
It
fun with
bigs
this
you
shit.
up.
Yeah, I would have had some fun with this
yeah.
shit.
Yo,
Hell yeah.
when we started our career and we were doing the sketch videos, right? Like no one else was doing like funny shit like in the space, right? Like it was like, oh, we have to have a certain air to ourselves. We have to like carry ourselves a different way. We can't necessarily be funny. But then like, you know, Bun B, Cameron, Clips, like all those guys like started fucking with us and all of a sudden they showed that like you can have like a funny side to you. Years later, we sat down with Birdman for an interview, right? And we were talking about like, you know, hip hop and like sense of humor and all that. And he was just like, nothing's funny about this to me. He was just like, the street shit that we lived, like there wasn't like another end goal. It was just, it wasn't funny. It wasn't like cool. He was like, I had to make it and I take it serious. Do you think that like, if Birdman saw this, he would laugh? Like people like, or someone like him, right? Like people who like carry themselves in a certain way, who think of this as more than a job, more than a lifestyle. It's just like, yo, this is like life or death to me. Do you think that they can get something out of this and like appreciate the sense of humor?
Yeah, Birdman.
Yeah,
can.
Birdman got a hint sense of humor.
Yeah.
Nah, Birdman.
No, he definitely does.
Yeah,
He
has a
definitely
sense
does.
of humor.
I think
He
he
ain't
can laugh at
always
this and all
serious
that.
like
Yeah,
that. all the
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, if you live that kind of lifestyle, to be honest with you, the shit you laugh at is pretty much insane.
Crazy. Isn't
Like,
it?
yeah, it's like when you kind of outside, you find a way to laugh at everything because
Hell yeah.
laughing is kind of
Yeah.
a way to escape what you're
going
going
on?
through. So I would assume, I mean, shit, if I could sit there and appreciate it and not knock the spoof and find humor in it, I'm pretty sure fucking anybody can. And that's where anything. People, it's not like people go to jail and in jail people laugh. They don't stop joking and stop
Man.
finding
Guys like Birdman, he'll tell you he
Yeah.
wasn't a rapper really, like an artist like that. He just did this shit to, you know what I mean? It's different, probably like coming from a straight artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Birdman probably like, man, fuck that. I gotta clean this shit up. I'm not playing with y'all. like, you know how he did shit. I don't know. I guess. Yeah.
And by the way,
we say, hey, listen, we did a rough, you know, our history with them.
yeah.
yeah.
He's having fun and chilling.
Yeah.
He's-
And for the record, by the way, we had a lot of funny moments in that interview that we did with
Yeah,
him.
and he wanted to do a podcast with us, but instead we chose you guys.
yeah.
You didn't fucking choose us. We chose you. You didn't land on Plymouth.
Does this movie have to be good, or is it just good that it exists?
This movie was great.
But like, what's
Does it
the
have to be good? Yeah.
what's the bar that it
Like
has to
some stuff.
what's the bar that it has to cross?
You see, that's the problem with y'all, this generation right now. The movie came out 32 years ago. It only had to set the bar 32 years ago.
Yeah,
Mm.
You watching it 32 years later can't set a bar for some shit that happened 32 years ago.
Word up.
That's the new generation
Yeah.
watching internet and
I'm with you on that.
Instagram and Twitter. Who the fuck are you to set the bar to some shit you
That
wasn't
already
there
was set.
for that was already set? They setting the
It's a
bar.
cult
Yeah.
classic, man.
They setting the
You can't
bar,
say
so
all
it
that shit
don't.
with cult classics. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
just
get you
because some
suckers and
shit
all
may
them
be
are,
outdated.
Cult
Who
classic.
says it's a
and
cult
te-
classic?
CB4? It's
Yeah.
definitely one of those.
God.
That shit is back. Yo,
hates
CB4 is one. It's definitely is it a black movie? Is it one of our black movies that was crazy? Like funny? Dope?
No.
Wow. It's real, yo. It got real.
Probably for the time.
For the time?
It was a go see.
For the time, it was definitely a
It was
go
something
see.
to do. I could have not did it.
You see it 32 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you see.
I'm mad. I'm now
like,
really
I'ma bring
pissed
your
off
shit
we
back.
got kicked out.
I watch
because it didn't do the same justice 32 years later.
Yeah.
I watched MacGyver the other day on something.
He wasn't even
TV
doing
one.
hard shit now that you look at it. He was
Yeah,
doing
like I'm watching MacGyver, like I was fucking stupid. This shit don't even, the shit he's
wasn't
doing
even
don't
a
even make
genius.
sense. That shit.
Yeah.
He wasn't a
He was doing
genius.
common sense shit.
Yeah, he wasn't even
Take
doing
the
that.
screwdriver.
Yeah.
Put
Nah,
that
that
with
nigga.
that.
I seen that nigga put Doublemint on top of a fucking paper bag and made a bomb.
Nah, I'm about to
Blew
say
up
he
half
was
of
doing
Times
dumb-
Square. So he was doing some crazy shit.
He was doing fire shit, but what I'm saying is when you go
Yeah.
back and watch old shit,
Yeah.
Not
It
as
looks-
mesmerizing.
it's
Alright,
yeah.
but-
It was.
But
You
that's-
ever watch
that's
Death
what-
Wish?
Of course. Oh man.
Oh
Come
my
on now.
God, you watching Death Wish
Yeah.
now? How? When
Yeah.
did that even? What?
He had a revolver with 6 shots.
And it was shoot. He went
Killed
through
mad
He
people.
went through
Hell
a
yeah.
long
Blowing
long
niggas'
shootout.
head off.
Yeah. He let off 14 shots with a 6-shooter.
I hear you, but it was for back then.
Yeah, no, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Kiss, if you had to fix this movie, what would you do?
Everything.
No, don't fix it, man.
Nah, you can't fix
don't
it.
fix it, man.
Nah, but you talking about now.
Yeah, I'm talking about
When
now.
it came
I'm talking
out, I
about
would have left it. I'm fucked up because I missed it. But it was perfect for the time of when it came out.
So let's go through what worked for you and what didn't work for you. Did the humor work for you?
I liked it, Charlie. Charlie Murphy had some good fun. It was some funny parts in it.
Yep.
That would have been more funny if I would have saw it when I was supposed to see it.
Do you think that was accurate to the times?
No.
Do you think
Maybe a little.
is the most accurate thing?
It was based in L.A., right?
LA,
Based
but
on-
nobody has
it
any
was
LA
cool. Look,
accents.
Yeah.
cool.
Do you think Chris Rock did a persuasive job of being a rapper?
Chris Rock did his thing. I ain't gonna never go against Chris Rock.
Yeah.
He did his thing.
So what didn't you like about this movie?
Everything.
Y'all might have oversold it to him.
All we said was just watch it.
Watch it, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't go off them though. They'll make you watch Little House on the Prairie.
The whole report.
Yeah, it's different. They see
Jae'Won,
some shit nobody sees in the movie.
yo, real shit. Jae'Won, when you watched this thing, what was your expectation going in? And I know you saw it when you were young.
Seeing it now, I don't know. I thought it was gonna be funny like I thought it was back then. And it was just like, all right.
Well, what, just to set the bar, what kind of movies do you, if you watch a comedy right now, like what's a comedy that you really fuck with?
Comedy I really fuck with. I don't know. Don't Be a Menace to make me laugh right now. I don't know. It didn't have the
See,
nostalgia.
shits
I
like
had.
that got the same effect for me.
That would be kind of like CB4 and all them, the spoofs and all that. Don't be a menace.
I don't know, but Don't Be a Menace, I'ma still laugh.
Maybe the Wayne brothers did it different.
Like-
Don't Be a Menace is better than
I just watched Friday the other day and was in tears.
Yeah, still funny.
And also
Yeah,
still old.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But some things, hold on. This is what, hold on. I got to throw this in.
Yeah.
Some shit with art has a lot to do with the time.
The
you're
time,
in.
yeah, sure.
And how it makes you feel and how it brings you back to the exact time. Like, I don't want to get lost on the fact of that shit was made 32 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was made 32 years ago.
I said I messed up.
Yeah.
It ain't the movie, it's
You know,
me.
I get it. Like Jeff and I never saw Star Wars, right? Like people fuck with Star Wars
Me
because
neither.
That's
Yeah.
fucking absurd.
I'm
I'm never
watching-
watching Star Wars.
it's just not
You know
our
that?
thing.
I'm
right?
never watching
never
Star
watched
Wars.
it.
Wars is like real life. Are y'all crazy?
It is not.
Which one though? All of them?
I'm just saying.
let's
on the-
not
the
go into
base-
this.
No,
This
is
I'm
like
not going to talk
religion.
about the aliens and all of that. But
Okay.
No, I'm
basically,
familiar with them,
if-
the Star Wars
hold
and all
on.
the
This
Jedi.
is- whoa,
I know about it.
Whoa,
Yeah, yeah.
whoa, because y'all think it's far out, but it's really not.
I know about
because
it.
you got to start thinking about the person who wrote it, why they wrote it, and the message they're
Lucas.
trying to give. Let's be
Right?
clear.
The floor is
and let's
yours.
get straight.
Yeah,
yeah.
So Star Wars basically, besides all the shit flying around, aliens and all of that,
Nah.
basically goes to the light force and the dark force, which every fucking religion in the world goes to, minus
shit
the
is back.
aliens,
Yeah.
minus the spaceship, minus
even
the
racism
guns,
and all that.
minus-
It was
yeah,
crazy stuff.
racism, bigotism,
It was racism,
Yeah.
all that in Star Wars.
classism,
All kind of shit.
all of
Yeah.
that is Star Wars, but
Incest.
it basically goes.
Yep.
Incest. You, my friend, are gonna get new fans, dog, because you wanna know why? They didn't even know he's into that shit.
Star Wars or Harry
Star
Potter.
Wars
They did?
basically
Star
gets
Wars?
to.
I never
if
knew
you
that.
on the
You
light,
hear what he said?
huh?
Star Wars or Harry Potter.
I'm gonna
Which
go with it's
movie?
no Harry Potter if it wasn't Star Wars.
I don't like that.
Wait,
no
what you
Harry
got? What's
Potter
better,
if you
Star
want.
Wars or Harry Potter?
Which series?
I'm gonna go with Star Wars.
I'm going with Harry Potter.
Star Wars.
As you should. It's your generation. I'm gonna go with Star Wars as it's my generation.
I'm going with neither
But there's
one
no
of them
Harry
shits.
Potter if it wasn't Star Wars, and that's a fact.
I go with Harry
Harry Potter was
fire.
wizardry.
Harry
Like
Potter
years
is
and
fire.
everything.
Yeah.
And
Star Wars made you be able to think, and all these directors, producers, writers think out the box for going. I'm gonna go sci-fi.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that you saw it when you were young and it hit you then and carried through your life?
Nah, I can see it right now, light and dark. Some shit just sticks with who you are.
Back then,
as
we
a
didn't peep out the
person.
racism and all
And
that, all the stuff that he said.
Earlier, when I seen Star Wars, I didn't
It
even
was just
look at it
looking at
and
the
tell
Ewoks
you
and
how
Yoda
I'm telling it.
and
Yeah,
Jabba the Hutt
telling
and all
you
that
now.
kind of shit. It wasn't.
I'm telling you this as an adult, being able to go back and go, oh shit, this is what fucking happened.
Yeah.
Well, I think we know plenty of adults who are on that same level, who like grew up with it, love it, fuck with it, see the different level now that they're an adult, like appreciate it like that, right? But I think it is more meaningful when you get it and have that core like emotional like reaction when you're young that carries through.
Yeah.
Like if you're watching it for the first time,
You're
now,
like that with it, with Star Wars and Star Trek.
Well, I did
You're
see
a
it when
Trekkie?
I'm young, huh?
I'm not.
I'm not a Trekkie.
No, no, no.
I don't fuck with the Treks.
No.
Yeah.
I like
Star
Star
Trek,
Trek,
all that, yeah.
but I'm not. I
think
could
you're
do it
pronouncing
though.
it like
Trek.
Star Trek.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but I know. I'm familiar. Yeah,
Can you do it?
That's
yeah, I can. I didn't even know you was into that shit, Styles.
I like I like Star Trek, but I fuck with. If you ask me which one,
Star Wars.
I'm gonna pick Star Wars
Jedi
over
and the
Star
whole
Trek.
sequence, the
Yeah,
whole
I'm a
saga.
Jedi. That's what I do for a
Understood.
living.
That's crazy.
I'm an actual
He said,
Jedi.
thumbs down.
Good.
Oh shit!
It ain't
Hogwarts
first
is
time.
way. I don't know. I ain't even see
Star
that
Wars,
comparison.
Yo,
Crazy.
imagine,
But how's that comparison? Hogwarts
imagine
is
Spielberg, Lucas,
Yeah,
all of them in a room watching the movie, right?
Yeah.
Lucas builds Star Wars.
Yeah.
And he shows it to his friends, and these are all his homies. And one of them out of goes nowhere. Yo, this shit is trash. Just put in the beginning what happened. Do you know that's
Yeah,
how the
when they
intro of that
rolled
shit
it, yeah,
happened?
yeah, of course.
yeah.
You ever see
scroll.
Spielberg shit? You ever seen his doc?
yeah.
Do you know you get the understanding of fucking what Star Wars is? That's crazy. It's out of this world.
Literally.
It's a
Trash.
I would never understand. Yeah, it's out of this world, literally.
All right. Well, in the middle of this conversation,
Yeah.
I want to get to a segment that has taken over the entire internet, and that is part 3 of Is Jadakiss Italian?
Is Jadakiss Italiano? Is Jadakiss Italiano?
is Jadakiss Italian?
See you no. See you no. This shit is a great jingle.
Yeah.
Shout out to Greg Mayo, who makes all the jingles for all these things.
Greg Mayo.
Greg.
Yep.
I'm Mario Perillo, Mr. Italy for Perillo Tours in Al Italia. This is our 50th year. Time sure flies. Timeless, romantic, exhilarating. Let Mario escort you from the Alps to Sicily. First class or deluxe, 1 week or 2. Perillo takes care of everything. For Perillo's 50th anniversary brochure, see your travel agent or call 1-800-255-5000 or 5009.
We talking about
See you no.
gay.
See you no.
He died 30 years ago.
What do you miss most about the early 90s in terms of hip hop?
The budgets.
Oh hell yeah!
That's a good one.
I would say fashion.
Hell
Fashion.
no.
Some
I
of
don't
it.
want no 7X pants and all
No,
that shit.
not so much of that. It was
Wasted mad money. Everything we bought was somebody else's size.
I think it wasn't.
Man, shit that was supposed to go to somebody's big
Yeah.
uncle.
But it was so many different. It was like you would have the like the gold chains, right? All that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
the big
yeah.
dookie shit. But
Yep.
then you have the black people, like the fucking the beads and then the
Yeah, the fist.
The
all that
pendants,
kind
yeah,
of shit.
yeah.
Everybody had
Shits.
different identities back then. Right now, it's the same look.
That's social media.
I don't know if that's
Social
true.
media, maybe.
That's social
Well,
media.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. But that's
That shit,
the
with how
same
much
look.
broader the rise of the world is, everybody should come looking different. Niggas come with the same.
By the way,
bullshit.
you're super
And
right.
back then, you could be different.
Yeah.
You couldn't bite nobody.
You couldn't know what he was gonna wear. He
Yeah.
didn't put his outfit on his bed and
Yeah.
hit sin back.
Back then, you had to see in a magazine what someone was wearing and then like search for it.
Videos.
Now you can go on Instagram and it's like linked.
Yeah.
The more info people get, the slower they get.
Facts.
Yeah, the smarter the phones, the stupider the people.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Who did you guys dress like? Did you guys dress like any artists?
We dressed like you back in the day.
Like me?
I don't
Super
think I
cool.
like, you know,
Yeah.
you dress how you want to dress. As Lou just said, we all had individuality, but on the same shit. Like everybody was kind of buying the same shit, but doing it in a different way.
In a different way.
And kind of like not trying to mimic the next person who's lit.
Yeah.
You want to find your own way to be, and it wasn't lit back then, but it was fresh, popping.
Yeah.
You didn't really want to beat nobody else. You wanted to be the dopest version of yourself instead of the fucking next version of somebody else.
Yeah, it's not much, yeah. It was a lot to choose from back then.
But you didn't like look at LL and be like, I should probably like,
Yeah, I want to look like that.
Yeah.
Like I remember going to this is like later, but I remember going to one of A$AP Rocky's like first big concerts.
You wanted to look like Rocky?
I wanted to look like Rocky. No, it was that every single person was wearing like the Comme des Garçons. Like every single person was in like that sort of like cosplay
Early
for
Soho
him.
vibes.
Yeah.
Big facts.
And so like it was like a different thing. I'd never seen like that sort of fandom like switch like that.
That's a different era for us. I could tell you more about the other shit.
Yeah.
That going to an A$AP show and seeing everybody dressed the same. What did that look like?
Looked like everybody was wearing black, hats and,
skinny jeans
and all the same shit, like, fronts, everything.
Technology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there no like neighborhood?
Is that a neighborhood outfit?
Yeah, like Harlem this.
You can't tell.
Hell no. Everybody.
You can't tell
look the
where
same.
nobody's from by looking at their gear or
their haircuts.
listening to the radio.
Definitely not listening to the radio.
Originality in the 90s. Things were more original.
Yeah, and you couldn't bite nigga styles. You couldn't be him. You had to do you.
Stocking cap and Nike head.
Do-rags.
Crazy.
Carhartts, Army fatigue, Chuckers.
Is there blocks like a? You said like a
No,
Yonkers
it was
look
like
and all that, or New York look?
It
used to be a New York look.
Hell no.
That's when it was
Never a New York look.
no
You
more.
can tell the niggas from New York.
Tim's on the beach.
Hell yeah, Tim's was some of it.
Yeah,
Tim's on the beach is insane.
General,
That's
there
actually
are
diabolical.
general New York looks.
Hell yeah.
That you could say,
Right.
and it's a general
New
New
York
York
nigga.
attitude.
Yep,
I don't care what part of
definitely
New
attitude.
York from.
Yeah.
You go somewhere else, they kind of know if you're from New York.
Absolutely.
And like,
big leather.
you could be like, it ain't even big leather. It's more so of an attitude.
the Pele
Because
Pele
everybody
kinda-
ain't.
Yeah.
Nah,
Your
I don't think-
aura, I guess.
I don't think that's really everybody. I think that's a hip hop stigmatism, as you I would say. I think
if you dropped
in
K-Slay
90s New Yorkers were all different. We spoke different. But we were the same shit, but mad different.
Yeah.
If you
Like you could tell if somebody was from Queens.
No, if you drop
Brooklyn.
K-Slay into like, like Miami, people would be like, no, he's from New York.
Definitely in New York.
Yeah. Yeah.
and so many more. Yeah.
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 These guys. Yeah, hell yeah. You see like that in New Yorkers. 100%.
What were you saying? Tim's on the beach is.
That's diabolical.
No, but it was.
That's
it was
diabolical.
But niggas, dude, it was like that, man. Hot as fuck out there, and you got on Timbs and shit like that.
That is diabolical.
You got on shit like that. Word. That's a New York, definitely a New York thing. Timbs was a New York thing. Let's be clear. It wasn't a New York thing. Nah, yeah, it was.
I don't want to be from that part of New York.
Yeah, man. Them was the niggas. Yeah, heard up. New
Keep
York
them
thing
away.
right there, boy.
They would sell you a nutcracker on like Rockaway Beach all day.
Nutcracker. Yeah, New York thing. Definitely food. Definitely.
See, they on a
attitude.
different kind of time than we on. Timeline we on though.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what it all really boils down to.
Well, let me ask you this. Back then, hip hop was so small. Even when you guys were coming up, like relatively, like you all went to the same spots. It was like, you're gonna go to,
Maria Davis.
Yeah, Maria Davis. You're gonna go to.
How the fuck?
SO's.
You know Maria Davis?
SO's, right? Yeah.
Man,
so you're gonna go to all
spoke
these
to her
spots,
last week.
and everyone's there, right? It's
Maria
a small community, especially considering like where hip hop is now, where it's pop culture. Do you ever wish that it was like small and more niche like that, and not the popular thing that it is today, just because like anybody could do it now, and everybody does it?
Gate kept.
Yeah. Like honestly, though, is gatekeeping bad? Like we talked about. I know you don't like the
Gatekeeping is needed.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's needed.
100%.
Yeah.
You disagree? Why? Why?
Gatekeeping is needed. I feel like hip hop could have grew business wise and still been gate kept.
But how do you gatekeep a culture that's like so? Yeah.
Like it's
So
hard to put the
true.
genie back in the bottle now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like there should be people who like care about this thing, love this thing, that like.
I'm
can
just saying,
look
y'all
at the
just both
boundaries.
say y'all believe gatekeeping is needed, right?
Yeah.
You don't believe the game's been gate kept since the
Start of the
of the
shit,
game.
yeah.
It's been gate kept.
Fucking
When do y'all think it's been free willy?
I think
where the artists are doing what they want, how they want, no matter what's going on.
Yep.
There's somebody, a few limited folks, who have control of what's going on. What you may not think so,
right?
But you better believe so. Things don't just happen to happen. Things happen because somebody planned for
Push
it to
the
happen.
button.
Somebody's planning something 10 years, 15 years, 20 years ahead of you, and you can't even see the play because that was the plan.
For you not to see it.
For you to not see it and not think. So if you ever think hip-hop and not even just hip-hop, Hollywood, whatever makes money has been gatekept since the beginning of its existence.
So what about cultural gatekeeping?
You can't gatekeep a culture if it's real, because culture is culture. It's not something that's to be kept. It's something that's to be free.
Do you think
culture is free, dog?
Yeah,
culture don't cost you nothing.
What do you feel?
It is.
Nah, I agree, but I don't
Nobody
agree.
that's making
So what you saying?
money
Because
off
it's
the culture.
it's certain
That's why you
stuff that
can't
would have been
gatekeep.
like, it's certain criteria, and then there's certain attributes and accolades and like habits that wouldn't be allowed to keep it into its true form.
Yeah, but you can't gatekeep the culture. Because if you fucking got the ability to listen to somebody, then that is ungatekeepable. Niggas don't want to. Niggas gatekeeping themselves because they don't want to listen
at the end
to
of the day
niggas with the knowledge.
Because the culture is to give you the information. Culture is not something that you say is there for a certain group of people to benefit from.
It's for everybody.
Culture is for everybody to benefit from.
Yeah.
Every single person, from the poorest to the richest. That's what culture is. Whether you want to talk about food culture, music culture,
and this is white, black,
religious culture,
Race,
white,
race,
black,
race,
Asian, culture. When it
nothing.
comes to culture, it's something I'm bringing you into.
Yeah.
Something that I'm saying, here's what people did before me. Here's what people that are my peers are doing. Here's what people are going to do after me. This costs you nothing. It costs me nothing to say culture is me dapping him, hugging him, asking how he feels, saying we like the same shit. You going somewhere, I'm treating you right, you treating me right, saying please, thank you, having the same system belief and treating each other with respect. That's culture. You can't gatekeep something that is free. Now, all this other shit y'all calling culture is not culture, because culture doesn't come with a dollar tag attached to it.
Facts. Well, they taking our shit, and they taking our culture,
and they ain't into the culture.
putting money
but you
on.
gonna add because you're going with people who are taking the culture and selling it.
Yeah.
That's why you're gonna add, because that goes to do with people who are still being not doing what they're supposed to do with the culture. At the end of the day,
It shouldn't have been sold as
Yeah.
culture ain't for sale.
some parts.
But a lot of
No,
it's
they
being sold
taking
right
our
now.
shit.
They taking it and selling it, but
monetizing it and making
that's
it.
because y'all come from a different time, and here's where time comes into play.
CB4
What we are built off of is those who came before us setting a standard. If you don't understand what hip hop is a bunch of black people, Spanish people, even white people that feel displaced, that don't have a voice. We're talking about people who don't know their language, don't know their history, don't know their original name. Now they have something in a place to say, this is how I walk, this is how I talk, this is how I dress. When
This
I see
how I
him and he's
express
doing
myself.
a certain thing, this is how I express myself. That's
Raise his
hip-hop,
hand, man.
and
Let
that's
him
for
answer.
fucking free.
Right. Okay, so let me ask you this though, right? You know us and you love us, right? But why? Because we uphold a certain standard, because we know who came before us, because we respect that and wanted to build upon, right? Now it feels like people don't have to prove
They
themselves.
don't give a fuck about that.
Right.
Yeah.
It feels like no one checks them, no one like demands anything or expects anything of them.
What was the key word y'all just said? Go ahead.
It feels like it.
Oh, I said then they don't stay loyal to either.
Y'all keep saying about now and they.
It's
With
one,
everything
yeah.
in life, you can't say nowadays 2 + 2 ain't 4. Just because it's nowadays.
Just because you learned it back
Yeah,
then.
you
Yeah,
can't
still.
say the letter A ain't A because it's nowadays. But now you want to tell me what they saying nowadays. That doesn't change the definition of a word, what it means to be a skin color, what it means to be a person, the definition of anything in life, because it's nowadays and what people do nowadays. Nowadays doesn't change history.
Hey, that's where they fucking shit up at, because it's foundation. This is a part of today's society that's trying to remake the foundation that's
Trying to change
can't be
nowadays.
changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
care what they doing now. It's just
Yeah.
a different. It's still connected to.
Uh-huh.
it. But the foundation is never gonna be changed.
Exactly. They try to fucking
You can add on to
they
it.
try to re-ingredient the
Yeah,
foundation.
Can't do that.
can't do that.
We ran into Jae'Won at the Shine documentary after party. And I pulled him aside and I was like, look, there's a lot of kids who are your age who claim to live, for the culture, do for the culture, whatever. But the way that you are in real life and the way that you are online is the same person to me, right? There's no front there. It is, you are who you are, but you are different than the rest of the kids who are your age, your generation. Why is it important to you to stand up for that and follow in like these guys' footsteps and like represent yourself in a certain way? Because you don't have to, apparently, right?
I mean, you should want to.
Agreed.
I mean, but it's also based on what you look up to. Like, a lot of people don't be having nothing to look up to, or like just no guidance on how to operate with stuff. Like,
They don't got no pops like me.
You feel me? Like,
You could go all the way around Tarrytown. I mean,
Like,
and
you
have
could-
parents in the.
it's
don't got
easy to
the
wish
shit
them
they
call.
give
Yeah,
you them.
it'd be a lot of, I don't know. It's a lot of clownery.
Yeah. Agreed. I think it's, but
where you come from also too. Like, I realized that in college, like going down south, like some niggas probably ain't start listening to rap till like high school, middle school, like so it'd be like what you got access to also. So
Anybody gonna ask Dayzel something?
how's the pop?
Gotta get hit, man. God damn, man. What the fuck, man? You know, that's Days with the Machine, right? God damn.
Have you guys ever dressed up as another rapper, like for Halloween or anything?
Yo, dog. Yeah,
no,
yo.
what? No, we
We
were at questions.
right?
We were at questions.
Very insulting. Man.
No. We went to.
Jae'Won, hand me that liquor? No, for real. Yeah, pass that. Hey, shit.
Yo, we went
Dressed
to
up as another rapper.
No, listen,
Even as a
listen.
kid,
Yeah.
I know why y'all did it.
What?
I'm not even saying us.
I know
I'm not
why
even
y'all-
saying us.
Yeah.
No, but we went to a Lenny S party like what was it, like 5 years ago? I'm only saying
Halloween
it's 'cause you have
party.
a company
You dressed
mouth.
up
You
as
can't say
Tata.
anything. No.
Yo, he was tie-tie straight.
Nuts.
Yo,
But Jay was there, and Jay dressed up as Biggie, and Beyonce dressed up as Kim.
Yeah.
And then like when Biggie came on, they were like, "Oh," like, going crazy, and everyone was pointing at them, like they're pointing at each other, being like, "Yo, they're playing the thing, and we're dressed up like them." And like, I was like, in that moment, I realized two things. One, I was like, "Oh,
Who
everybody's
was
just."
y'all at that party?
oh yeah.
I remember what I was.
I don't remember
Oh,
where
yeah.
I was.
You had to be a hip hop person?
No.
but I was.
Just a Halloween.
Yeah, it was a Halloween party.
Whatever you want.
I showed up as I
Say it,
got
bro.
a shirt with like all leaves on it, right? And then I went to get a thing printed up that said industry plant,
Yeah.
which I thought was hilarious.
What year was that?
It was way before it's popular now. No, it was before that, 2018.
Yeah.
Ooh, you
Yeah.
was early.
You've been clever for like
You was early
Thank
on
you.
that.
Yeah.
Thank
You've
you.
been clever
Thank
for a
you.
long
Thank you.
time,
Thank
dog.
Industry plant. What
Industry
was
plant.
You?
That was good. Yeah.
I don't know what I was for that one.
Dahmer.
He was
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah, Dahmer, that's crazy.
Jeff Goldbaum, the fly. He was the fly.
That
That's
nigga was dumb.
nuts.
Yeah.
He was the fly.
Dahmer.
He is the fly.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Wait, tell that story. Tell that story.
A girl hit on me one time. She was like, "Oh, I loved you in Jurassic Park." And I was like, "That's not me."
Who'd you go as?
I was like, "He's easily 30 years
That
older than me."
Halloween?
That Halloween?
go as?
I don't know.
Clark Kent.
Yeah.
I've
Y'all
got
gotta
that
put
too.
the pictures on the thing.
Yeah.
I
No,
need this to
There
pop
was
up.
there was one year where
Dumb.
you were Drake's father. That was really good.
Yeah, that was Drake's
Oh, I
dad.
remember that. I
Yeah.
remember the pictures.
That was really good.
He was
Big Dennis?
mustache.
Yeah, Dennis
he
Graham.
was-
Yeah. That was really good. And then we showed Dennis Graham that, and he fucking flipped out. He was like, "I thought it was me."
Yeah, that was really good.
You had the do-rag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The mustache.
Yep.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But like with like with a fedora. What was I that year? I don't know.
I don't know. We're gonna think about it.
Yeah.
Styles, here's a question for you. In this movie, there is this line where they say, and this was like the I forget which guy it was who like flipped, but he was like, the revolution must be marketed. What do you think of that idea and that line?
And who said that with that? Who said that? He was
That
with
was
the I'm
CB4?
black and
It was
black.
in CB4, yeah. It was when he
Black
went.
and black type
Yeah.
shit,
I don't
I
recall
don't like that.
Yeah.
That Mike when he was doing the bliggity.
He had to be around that.
Yeah.
One of
Yeah.
his crew, right?
Yeah.
His
Got to be one of them.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I think it's still true though.
What?
then it's not a real revolution if you can market it.
I agree with that.
Then it's a government-based revolution. See, you're very smart.
I wear glasses. Yeah.
Nah, not because of that. I give you, you're a bright guy.
Yeah.
See, it's like y'all from a different generation. So
No,
it's
you're
kinda fucking
marketing
hard
it
to
to.
focus in.
Well, like
You can't really a real revolution is somebody saying we're gonna do some shit that they don't expect us to do and say fuck it to everybody. That's not marketable if it's genuine.
no, because okay,
If it's genuine, it's not marketable.
Are the Black Panthers was that a revolutionary party?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
But
it
like
was.
you don't think there was marketing
shit.
involved
They
in
was
that?
Going with guns and leather jackets and shit.
Yeah.
I get
No,
what you're
that
saying.
wasn't-
No, I get what
They
he's
wanna
trying to say.
televise.
Like it's marketing to the people of the area to
Nah,
Yeah.
it
get
wasn't
on
marketing.
board.
It's making a statement. That's like going when we started. We wasn't marketing the locks and D block. That's who we are. It's not marketing when you telling people who you are.
Just
You
because
may
it's not a
feel like
concerted
it might
effort
turn
doesn't
into it.
mean
It
may turn
It's
into
the word
that there's-
marketing.
And
Just because there's not a concerted
hits.
effort
But I
doesn't
don't think
mean
nobody
you're
had-
not actually marketing. It's the presentation of it. It's the how people are dressing.
Everything's
it's
marketing.
putting
in
up
a
your
way.
right fist.
If
Like
you-
it's
if
all
you
these
thinking
things
of
that
it
are very
like that,
hooky.
Islam,
we
yeah,
all
no,
market.
right.
No, that's what it
Yeah.
is. It's because you put in revolution next to marketing
I don't like
sounds.
the words together.
Yeah, they
I don't
they
like the
shouldn't be
words
paired
together.
together.
But the fact is that it's
You
still a
market it,
thing.
yeah.
But any revolution is technically marketed
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
a
They
group.
may not want it televised, but it's marketed. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
Right.
anybody who
Were they
like,
trying to make a dollar bill? Were they trying to
Somebody
make a
was.
dollar bill?
Not the Panthers.
Yeah, I'm asking you what the Panthers.
Yeah,
do
they
you
wasn't
feel-
doing it for
Nah,
bread.
they
Do you
wasn't
feel
doing
They
what
were
that.
doing
they
it for a
message?
statement.
I say no.
Do you
Yeah.
feel Malcolm X
See,
was
that's
trying
what
to?
it is. See, you
Do
put
you feel
marketing with
Malcolm
the
X was
dollar.
trying to make a dollar bill?
No.
Do you feel Martin Luther King was trying to make a dollar
No.
bill?
Oh, is it only money?
yeah, but
That's what he said.
yeah.
Jae'Won said you put
So-
marketing with
Yeah,
dollars.
no, but that's what it is.
So do you
Right.
think they had a marketing meeting?
No.
Uh,
No.
a plan of action, though. A plan of action is marketing.
Do you think they had a marketing meeting?
No.
Do you think the Black Panthers,
Plan of action is
Malcolm X,
marketing.
plan of action?
Martin
is
Luther
marketing.
They
King-
had a plan of action.
Plan-
man.
no, see, you think
you always need a plan of
but you
action.
think
It's marketing.
but that's
It's
marketing.
marketing.
See, you
It's
think
but
it
not for the
marketing
dollar.
with
but not
dollars.
for money. But it is the market. How you gonna go do this shit?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like y'all would
Nah.
like look with the juice
Not
bar,
going
right?
with
Look,
that.
look.
I get what you mean. I'm not fucking
Look,
going with
look,
that.
watch this, right?
Nah, I
Damn.
get what you mean.
With the
Yeah.
juice bar,
No.
your market
No.
is health to the hood. Like you not,
Yeah,
but the
I'm
plan of
selling-
action
I'm
is to sell
selling
health.
juice. At the same time, I'm market health, but I sell juice.
It's still marketing.
It is because
But
it's
the-
a business.
The plan of action
Yeah.
is to get everybody
It's a-
healthy. The
That's
Black
the plan of
Panther plan
action,
of
but it's
action
also
was to
you-
get everybody on one accord. We stronger than this. So marketing don't got to be technically money. We just think it's money. Marketing
Y'all
can be
want to call it
anything.
marketing nowadays? Okay, I'm gonna go with it. You can say that. I doubt that any of them said we're marketing.
no, but it's like how do I get the
You gotta
word out?
find
How
a
do I get
target
people
audience.
to join the
They just
revolution?
didn't want the
How do
revolution
I?
I'm living a real
televised.
fucking
Yeah.
life,
They didn't want
bro.
it televised.
It ain't that
They
ain't
didn't
by
want you to know
marketing.
their secrets.
But here's what it's saying.
Spooked by
Yo,
the
my,
door.
Absolutely.
do you call this
Absolutely.
marketing? Look, we at a certain age. I know the police are fucking with you. I know your school books are giving you a certain thing. I know the laws against you. I know housing's against you. Here, come educate yourself. Come find this out. Spread the word.
That's marketing.
That's
You
marketing.
gotta find the people. You gotta
Yeah.
find the people that want
Do you
that.
think the person saying that to him that knows what he's going through thinks it's marketing? Or you think he's trying to spread a message and say, here's what you need, my brother? Here's what we got to do as a people.
He's trying to spread a
Here's
message.
what
You
we
gotta
gotta
find an
do.
audience.
He's trying
So
to
he's
spread a
just-
message.
but it's
But isn't that the
marketing.
same
You gotta
thing?
find an audience.
trying to
Anytime,
spread
Nah,
a
it's not
message.
the same thing.
anytime an audience has
You
to
said
be
he's
found, it's
genuine about
marketing.
it. Like he has no.
So Che Guevara,
no.
Malcolm X, and all of these are the greatest marketers
They-
in
they-
the world.
they market it to who
When you go
listen
to
to 'em.
college and look up a marketing course, will you see any of them?
That's
as
business.
the
though.
example.
No, but that's business. Whenever you looking for somebody to follow something, that's finding a target audience. That's marketing.
So are they? Is any marketing expert going to use any of these people as an example of marketing?
No,
Well,
but
it's
that's
what I
because-
asked
But
you.
you're talking
Just because
business.
they don't doesn't mean they shouldn't.
So,
But you
all
can
I'm
use it-
asking-
you
I
know, you
am
can-
talking business.
No, but
Yeah.
see,
That's what I told you from the beginning.
They might have
It's
now.
business and it's a message.
you
So all I'm asking you, I agree. I agree with you. It's marketing.
Mhm.
With any professor in any Harvard, Yale, any HSBC,
Any Ivy League.
and say
Right.
today that they marketed something
They
to
did.
use one of those guys as a marketing
They
expert.
marketed the
No,
they
they wouldn't.
marketed the word and the message to the people that would think about when King or X or whoever you want to say was out, right? Every black person ain't listen to him. They market it to the people who would listen to him.
It's a target
It's not
audience.
exactly a market when you're going through the struggle. A market is something when you
But
say,
it's bad
I'm
people that's
hustling
going through and
something.
don't want it.
I want to get something off. I want to get you to buy it. It's not marketing when you can't get a job.
You want to buy the knowledge.
It's not marketing when everybody's going to jail. It's not marketing when you can't find something to eat. It's not marketing when you got to find Social Security, how to get a welfare check, Section 8. That ain't exactly marketing when someone's going through those
targeting the
struggles.
audience. They're
They targeting those
like
who are suffering.
Yeah.
You want to call it marketing, but I'm going with what you just said.
Target
Lutz.
audience?
They
Target.
have a
It's like a
target
target
audience
You work on the
that
album,
they're trying to
you gotta
reach.
find
You gotta
your
target your audience, yeah.
And you have to market the
No,
content
I get it.
to the
Totally
target
understand.
audience.
Right.
You don't like the word.
You don't. Yeah.
He don't like the pair, revolution and
Nah,
marketing.
because I'm not gonna call any
Well,
of
the
them.
revolution should not be televised. That's what they never wanted it. Marketing could be televised. Revolution, they didn't want that televised at all.
Yeah,
Period.
yeah.
Period.
Well, they thought it was too scary for it.
Right.
Yeah.
They give me too black. I'm tapping out.
No, but it's good though. No,
I'm way too black for this
By
kind
the
of shit.
way,
man.
I'm pretty sure, Styles, you said HSBC instead of HBCU.
I was over there crying.
that shit.
Most people fuck that
Always
up.
got
though.
money on my mind.
Marketing.
Marketing. I'm smart like you, brother. Listen, marketing. Yeah.
What do you think broke up CB4? Was it?
That bitch had a lot to do with
I was gonna say. All right, ready? It's one of these three things.
She was fucking hounding
One of
him,
these
man.
three things, right? Women, religion, or inauthenticity.
Inauthenticity.
Yeah,
And
first.
women.
And the women second.
Women.
Inauthenticity.
For that.
First.
Yeah,
Religion was
inauthenticity was the first one.
It was
Yeah.
gusto.
They wasn't built
And
to
also
be who they
gusto,
was.
nigga coming with that hammer. Yeah.
It goes back to the foundation, what Kid said earlier. The foundation got to be built correct. Wrong foundation is bound to crumble.
Yeah. And authentic, whatever that word is. Yeah. Then shorty that fucking was hounding him, talking about you ain't whatever she was calling this nigga's name.
Albert
and all that.
Sissy.
Yo, man,
Her name
come
was
on, man.
Sissy.
No, he talking about his girl.
Oh no, yeah, not her. Yeah.
No, he
Which
talking
one?
about his
The real girl with the
was
curly
the
hair.
Half-Baked.
That was with
Half-Baked?
Yeah, she
Half-Baked?
funny.
Sissy was a
Half-baked
whore.
lady, yeah. Yo, let me get this bag. Let us get this. Like, let me do what I gotta do first. Like, you get it?
Yeah.
She was fucking blowing it, dog.
Choosing his ear.
Yeah, man. And then religion, it shouldn't have fucked it up, but I see what they tried to do
Yeah.
and make it like that's why Islam did that. You know what I mean?
Yep. All right. I think it's time for what everyone's been waiting for. What's Sheek mad about now?
What's Sheek mad about? What's Sheek mad about now?
They got it like I'm a grumpy nigga on the show. Like I'm always mad. But I was watching the news. I swear to God, I was watching the news, right? And yo, I'm so tired of these fucking parents, right? Swear to God, yo, dog. They're like, yo, kids, help me on this, right? When their kid get blamed or whatever's going on, right?
Yeah.
They go, how? Oh, wow, what'd he do? This nigga killed half of Yonkers.
Yeah, he was such a good
Yeah, he killed half of Yonkers. And they say, how? Fuck you mean how? He killed half of Yonkers. My nigga, he was about to be a paramedic.
Yeah, right.
He was about to pass his bars in. What bars in? The Elks? The Greystone bar? What bar was this? He was about to, what happened? This nigga killed everybody in Yonkers.
Not
and they
Ronnie.
say, how'd he die?
Killed everybody.
What'd he do?
Yeah.
That's the shit. And these parents come out of nowhere and they want to sue. And they so
Yonkers for
angry.
you.
And then they want to know how and what this person did. And he was about to be he was about to be a doctor tomorrow.
You gotta love your baby, man.
Yeah, I get it. What's happening?
Baby, man. That's the only way.
I want a lawsuit. You knew what your son was doing or your daughter was doing or whatever. And you say, how did she get arrested? Bitch, she been boosting everything's in that room right there. She got a whole Target in the room. And you saying how? Everything from Target is in the room, man. What the fuck? She's selling video games and everything. You say how? Oh, I hate that shit, man, when they come on, man, with that shit. That's where I'm at with it. Fuck out of here, dog. Oh, shit. That nigga killed half of Yonkers. He was going to be a paramedic
He
tomorrow.
thought about this. That been on his mind.
Yeah, where I seen that shit. Then they come on, they suing, and they very involved now. GoFundMe's and shit.
Fish fries.
What's your fish fries?
The brotherly
Yo, mad fish fries. Huh?
Dinner plates.
my
Hey,
God.
come on, man. I hate that. That's what she's
know
mad
what?
at.
Yo.
Here's what you gotta understand. Everybody loved one is their loved one. Sometimes love is blinded.
Or
Only thing I can say, or
it's
you fucking
blinded.
crazy.
You don't want to see that shit. Some
now
shit.
you looking for love.
Yeah. You don't want to see that shit. You knew what
Said he
little,
was
little
family,
man
not
man
a
was
saint.
doing. You knew what man was doing.
It can happen.
Yo,
You knew what
Kiss.
man was doing. That nigga was killing people.
Kiss, I want you to rank these three in 1993, all right? Ready? The Geo Tracker, Suzuki Samurai, and Jeep Wrangler.
Wrangler, Samurai Tracker.
You have any of those?
Sidekick came way after, right? That shit.
Yeah.
Wrangler, Samurai Tracker, man.
That's the one.
Did you ever drive any of those? You haven't?
Yeah, I drove a Wrangler and a Samurai.
Never a Geo, though.
Nah.
What was
I'll
that?
take a
Oh, because
Samurai,
of the
If you can find me a
they was in
good
the
condition
store.
Samurai,
I seen a samurai.
find me a Samurai
I
right
seen
now.
a Samurai that looked like
condition.
a
Wrangler.
Yeah.
I just saw it last week. I mean, 2 weeks ago. Whenever
Buy
I
it
did
for
the
me.
last shit. I saw it there. It was in Tulum, Mexico.
Samurai
There's no
Suzuki,
way.
yeah.
It
It
drove
was in
by
Mexico.
me. Yeah, it was in Tulum. It
two-seater.
drove by me. It was a samurai, but it looked like a Suzuki,
It's a
rather.
Samurai Suzuki.
But
Yeah.
it looked like a fucking a Wrangler. I said, "Oh, that shit is me." A lot of
Samurais
foreign
used to
countries
flip
got,
over. They was like,
Yeah, they got this
Suzuki's too.
jokes over there.
flip them over, them samurais, right?
Yeah.
This is easy little
Nobody
small
never said
joints.
they flipped over.
Nah,
That was
never?
just the thing. Nobody never seen one.
Never
flip
seen
over.
one flip, right?
That was
Just
just
feel
a
like
talk.
if you
It feel like you turned,
You
yeah.
can flip it. You can flip it. They
Yeah.
say that about everything.
With all
that's-
kind of Jeeps. Yeah.
Yeah, anything that's a truck, yo, you can flip it.
You know, that shit flip
Nobody
over.
never seen one flip ever. It's just that's a hood fucking myth. You can flip it. And you can flip anything. You can flip a car too, my
Yeah,
nigga.
you can flip anything. Flip a bus. Our bus flipped over.
Facts.
Stabmaster Arson, great name.
Best name ever.
Is there any better rap name?
And Stab
Then
Man.
Stab-
Stab
Arson.
Master Arson.
Yeah,
The only one close to it was Dead Mike.
Dead Mike.
Dead
yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
Dead Mike. Dog.
Dead Mike was an insane.
What did Gusto stand for? Was that
He
his
stole
name?
Charlie Murphy
No,
name was
no.
Gusto.
Yeah,
he had the club
His real name was
Gustos.
Gusto though.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't. I got you.
Yeah,
Got you.
Stole my name.
Got you.
Did his
Yeah,
whole
the other niggas Albert.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what this was
Rock is
Gusto.
Albert.
Gusto was actually his name. It wasn't.
Yeah,
it
that
didn't
was
stand
his
for.
name,
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
it.
yeah,
yeah.
And so was his club. Yeah.
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 Come on, man.
But like,
Charlie Murphy was fucking the man in there, dog.
He had the.
He said, "Yo,
did you
Joe,
see his
so you
glasses?
finally ready for the big dick?" Yo, he was a gangster to y'all. That nigga was like,
He
"Yo,
was super.
come here,
His
bitch."
glasses
Yo,
was like
yeah.
nugget gold.
And he
It was
talked like-
gold nugget glasses.
Yeah, man.
He had a thumb ring on, and he said the
Come on,
most classic
Styles.
line ever in history.
Definitely had a thumb ring.
3 generations deep in
This gangster
gangsterdom.
shit, nigga.
Were you kidding me?
Oh my God,
Best
man.
line.
That was the hardest part of the movie.
That's one of the best lines in
3
history.
generations deep in
Yeah,
gangster.
boss. Yeah, boss.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, nigga. Like, yo, come on.
You know what it is to be 3 generations deep in
Deep in gangster
gangsterdom?
shit, nigga.
You doomed. Doomed. Me? No,
He said me.
me? No, not you.
Sounds like me.
Gangsterdom.
Yeah.
Yo, what'd you think of the hip hop retirement home?
Where that?
That's
That
was in the movie.
Yeah,
It's in the
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Nah.
That was in it. That was Wayne.
That? No, wait. What was it?
That was when he was having a
Retirement
nightmare.
home
When he
with
had
When
a
he got there, and they
nightmare.
was calling him a perpetrated ass nigga. They was
He
calling him
panicked.
a
Sitting
fraud,
there,
basically.
listen, they heard him. He thought he was about to get love. They said he was straight cat.
I ain't gonna lie.
That
Hip
shit
hop
killed-
heaven. If it's a hip hop heaven,
Mm.
it's lit.
Yeah.
Mad
I like the
arguments.
idea of a hip hop
It
retirement
just,
home.
I'm just saying, if it.
That'd be fire.
Yo,
who would you want at your like your lunch table or whatever?
at the retirement home?
Yeah,
Retirement home?
yeah.
I don't know, man.
Eating like Jello and
Yeah, who's the best hang? Like, who's the best, like, you know, fucking all jokes? Like,
Now I'm
who's-
taking with my 2 brothers.
Yeah.
We might invite you to the table here and there, but you can't stay long.
Yeah,
That's how you
swing,
fuck shit
even
up.
if they extra old
That's how you
Yeah,
fuck shit up.
you walk up.
We gonna stay D block, my
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
gonna stay the locks, my nigga.
But a hip hop
You
retirement
come
home
over,
was something that's
chill.
that
you walk up. There's that fourth
give
chair. You
to
guys
the
kick
old
it
people.
away.
I know we
Yeah.
got like certain benefits and shit, but nothing like a real retirement
yeah,
home
yeah.
to where you could take care of them like that.
That's
you know
a
what I mean?
great
Hip-hop.
idea.
That'd be
Yeah.
a dope idea.
Hell
Hip hop
no.
retirement home. Why? Why did they take care of people? Why not? Because we get shit. Some of us is rich, some ain't.
That's gonna be mad egos, mad
in that retirement.
You gonna see old people.
You heard the word, right?
Egos.
You heard retirement home.
Come on,
right?
young.
Old niggas got
Come on, young.
old.
You
people.
heard the word retirement home, right?
You ever seen old people? Old
I'm
people
one of
are nah, y'all not old. Old
vintage.
people are crazy. Like
We're
old people,
vintage.
you really be in there like.
But
what
nah,
the fuck?
here's the thing in life.
But there ain't gonna be no
Here's
egos
the
in that.
thing in
It'll be
life.
from the kids.
That's the
That's saying-
purpose of life, to get old.
Hell yeah.
No, that is.
You can't get younger, and the only
Big
other
facts.
alternative is die.
Big facts.
That's the
Getting
wrong
old is
thing with
dope.
young people
No,
nowadays.
I'm with you.
Now, I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying young people in general somehow think they ain't aging.
Think old is
Everybody
better.
alive is aging.
Hell yeah.
Every day.
If it goes to a toddler,
You said
a toddler goes like,
Absolutely.
yeah,
You
you
gonna be
don't
older
stop
way longer
aging.
than you gonna be young and all that shit.
Yeah, that's a fucking
Yeah.
fact. You
Big
should
facts.
want to get older.
Yeah.
That's the key, man.
That's the
Hip-hop
key. That's
retirement
I would
flavors.
love a hip hop retirement home if it's done right.
Would you
and
live there?
I would live there, dude. And keep all my properties and shit, but I would live there and
Yeah.
hang out. And
Maybe
chill.
if they do a big land with his houses and
Insane.
everything, like
Here's
a
what
big
I'm telling
community.
you now. If I ever get retirement home,
I'm doing
I'm
it.
telling no, don't do it.
Yeah,
I'm telling y'all to, and no, if it's just in case, give me mad edibles and shrooms of insane
y'all
amount.
bugging.
Nah, if you disability, I don't want to be.
Even with
If I gotta be in a home and I can't move around on my own 24/7,
no.
lay
I don't
me
wanna be
down
in
like
the,
oh yellow,
Nah,
beloved.
you're tripping.
Yo,
You're
bring
tripping
me
as
the
an
back.
old man.
like, oh,
Bring me the
yellow,
back and
kiss.
put me down.
Give
I'm
me
not talking about
give
the
me
psych
edibles,
ward.
my nigga.
I'm not talking about a
Thousands of
psych
them.
ward, right?
Melt 100 of them.
Not a
Those
psych ward, right?
shrooms in
Yo,
it.
check
I'm
it out,
either
not a
get
psych ward,
fixed.
but I do want. I
gonna fix your
want
drink.
the flyers.
Be out.
Old folks home. I'm playing bingo, country club. I want playing bingo. Like I want to be set up, and I'm gonna be set
My
up.
nigga,
like,
we should be meeting
mad-
up doing that without a home.
Why y'all don't put
But I
that
still want to
together?
go there. I want to go there and chill. I want
bingo-
to
the
press the
bingo.
button
bingo.
and show.
I
come
want it
take
to be a club. I want to go home after. I don't want to
Like,
go
yo,
upstairs
anytime
and
I'm
lay
nervous
down.
and I'm shaky in my heart,
Yep.
it's somebody boom, like
Yeah,
right there for
yeah,
me, man.
yeah.
But I ain't talking about the white walls. Like I want to be in like some fly shit.
You want a
and I got
cocoon,
the
my
money for
nigga.
that, huh?
You want
want
to
a
be like they
country
was
club.
on
You want a
that.
hip-hop
Remember
country
Cocoon
club.
when they got cocooned?
Yeah.
And what?
But
Remember
without the
Cocoon
fees.
when they got cocooned? They was playing all type of shit. They was
Yeah,
going
man, I
out
wanna play
flavors.
bingo, man.
Yeah, but if you gotta go,
I want to play bingo,
who you
man.
wanna play
I want
bingo
to play
with?
my wife and like this us and chilling, and it's so fly, but it's the food and
No, what,
and I can leave.
what other rappers? Like,
Whenever
what
I
other-
think
Oh,
of
wow.
bingo,
Time
I
out.
always
Now
think
we-
how fly it is.
I don't know.
Everybody says, yo, that bingo
kids
hall
could
is
leave.
fly.
My whatever car is outside, and my kids could pick me up, and I could do everything. But like coming back to like people
Oh, you
tending
want that
to
to be
me,
your
tending to me
hangout, where you
on
go
a
on a
regular.
daily-
Yeah, it ain't like they took dumb long to get to me. Like I need you to get
You want
to
to
me.
hit the button?
Word.
Help! I slipped in.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
fallen.
yeah. Yeah, they there.
nah, if I'm on button mode, my nigga, lay me down like old yeller. 1,000 edibles,
don't want
shrooms,
them
mix them up,
immediately to
kids.
get you?
Mix them up.
It's not gonna be doctors, Luch. There's gonna be niggas that went to school.
When you
man.
can't-
And they're turning you over.
If you in
they
a
ain't
pamper-
changing your socks.
You need surgeons right
No,
there.
see,
when
see,
you-
the cards are broke.
No, I want.
You gonna have somebody
Hell
that
yeah, hell yeah.
Those exist.
Yeah, they exist. Like, and you could tell you this
The
nigga's paying
fancy
money to
ones
stay
that
here.
look like the expensive rehab.
Yeah.
They don't fucking exist with your family there. Like the picture he painted was immaculate.
Yeah,
it was
man.
amazing. Your loved ones,
They
your
exist.
wife, your homies,
They exist, right?
bingos, cards,
They take care of your
spas.
family at country clubs. They take care of your annoying kids. That you can bring
Yeah,
anybody
smoke
in, they'll
you.
take care of them. Yeah.
Name it, Johan. Name the
He said
country
they'll
club. Pull up the research, man.
You don't get smoked.
Show me the proof.
I know, man. So that I want to keep all my stuff, all the houses and all that, but I just need like
Nah.
immediately holding me down.
Yeah,
and
he
like,
I
I want
don't
to go
think
to
he
the
gonna swim
Neptune
in.
Community
I don't think you
Center.
know what a
Neptune
retirement home
Community
is. I just don't think. I don't think you know.
Nah, he
What?
made it up.
What?
I'm feeling what he made up is crazy.
Yeah, it's
This
like
is
a whole
business
different
in
thing.
what you just said.
There's gonna be some people
gonna be like a
living
psych
there, some
ward.
people that come.
Nah,
and go.
it's
It's gonna
business.
be like a psych ward, kind of. I see that shit. You drive past Van Corlin. If you go towards Van Corlin down the street, you see them walking outside with their robes and shit. Not
You know
that.
why you ain't shit?
Not
I'm
that
gonna tell
place.
you- I'm gonna tell you why you ain't shit. I just called an Uber from Van Cortlandt and from the yo.
They outside with house
I showed you
slippers.
my old.
They walking around.
I just Uber from there.
Across from the
254.
Yeah.
Across
Right
from
by the
the,
west
not
side there.
there.
I can't
Don't
believe
put me
he
there.
said that.
No,
Don't
but
put
that's
me
like
there.
a
How'd you
drug
get
rehab home.
I was going downtown. I
Is it?
hit them and asked them did they have the Rivian. They had the zip car. If I'd have went downtown, I wouldn't have been here on time. I got out off the exit. I told them to get off Broadway. got off the exit, walked across the street to their home, called the Uber here.
Did you play bingo?
They out there.
I ain't say I went in,
No,
motherfucker.
ain't that a rehab?
They
That's
walking
a
around-
rehab.
that's a rehab?
Yeah, that's a rehab.
Oh, I
Like
ain't
that's
know that.
like
Don't
a
say rehab.
that's
I
like
thought it was an old
like
folks
that's
home.
like
Tell
a
you what
old
it says.
folks rehab
It's
type
my
home,
last
like,
Uber.
No. Them niggas got robes on. They walking all the way to fucking
Crazy.
Those are zombies.
They walking the
I ain't gonna
aisle
lie.
with house slippers and everything. They down
You know
by
what's
IHOP.
crazy?
They
They
don't even know
was
how
that,
they got
but
the
they was,
IHOP.
And this next to a motel.
They ordered fresh and fruity.
it was like the Last of Us, but elderly. It was the elderly
Niggas
Last of
ordering.
Us.
No, they in there ordering. No,
Niggas nuts.
They ordered fresh
they ordered fresh and tutti frutti. They ordered all kind of things. Dog, them niggas, why are they there, dog?
The Rudy
It's
Tootie.
crazy. Don't put me in that, Styles. That ain't y'all missing what I'm where I want.
Nah,
You want the upper echelon.
You trying to invent some shit.
I know what you want.
Yeah, dog. Immediately, like soon as something wrong, I'm hitting the button. Button for this, for that, for that, for this. And I'm
Asking
chilling.
for tea and stuff.
Word, anything. And I'm participating in all the events.
Oh,
and
nice.
I'm hanging out.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna be the old head with a flask? You gonna be an old man with a flask?
Yeah. Still drinking if they say I can. If they can allow me to. I'm talking about if the doctor say I can. And the liver's still good. Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Pulling the flask out?
Yeah. And then like the kids picking me up. Y'all coming to get me for no reason. My Bentley, like shit is out there. Like I'm chilling. I want to be able to come and go, but
Yeah.
I still want that nurse on.
So what if you gotta come on the bus, the little small one, where you get on a chair and it elevate you up?
Bro, I am buying that shit for my house. The thing for the like when I get older, like to bring me upstairs. I'm bringing that shit to bring me up the stairs. Yeah. Yo, should make it easy.
Gremlins?
Man. The shit you sit down.
Gremlins?
What is that?
The lady in Gremlins. That the shit that went up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm buying that. Yeah, I'm getting that. Yeah.
Like the shit that was in Powerhouse.
You getting that?
Yeah, I'm getting that.
You bring my shit back. Listen, my nigga, edible me down.
Yeah, see?
I don't want to do none of that.
What if the edible don't work? What if it don't put you down?
Keep trying that. I'm gonna either heal or go down. If you give me like a ridiculous amount, what if I'm already burnt? You can't burn.
Yo,
burn.
dog, fuck it. Put the
Can't
elevator
burn
in your
fire.
house, man. I'm putting the elevator in the house. Like, fuck it. I'm doing shit like that, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make
What
it
if you get
easier.
stuck? Nobody there.
tell
No
you.
phone, nothing.
I'm gonna die in that
I'm 50
elevator.
years old.
That scared me.
Shout out to you.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
50
scary.
years old. I just couldn't walk for a couple of months, right? It's the worst thing being.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's the worst thing at
When
a
your
certain
wheels don't
age,
work.
being able to not do something.
Mm-hmm.
I think people take for granted limbs, bones, joints, ligaments.
Absolutely.
All that. Do you know what it feels like to not be able to do something? on
Driving
your
is a
own?
privilege, dog.
Yeah, like to say
Yeah.
I can't drive from
Yeah.
here to there.
Yeah,
at
wait
this
for a nigga to
particular
pick you up and
time,
shit like
this
that.
and-
That shit is horrible.
Once I get to that, edible me down.
Yeah.
Edibles, mushroom down me. Oh yellow.
Just that?
I ain't, yo,
Oh,
dude,
yellow
I didn't
me,
even know
my
he was
nigga.
that old. Like, I'm sure.
He was 96. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
96 is good, man.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's fantastic.
I'll sign up right now.
His wife was 30 years younger.
It's crazy, and
Yeah.
she passed through with him.
Yeah. Well, separately, 8 days or whatever.
I will sign up right now if you tell me I can live to 96.
Oh, hell
no,
yeah.
I'll sign the document.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
96,
I'm with
I'll
you.
Wait,
take
she
I'm
died in the house?
Yeah.
She died in the house.
And he couldn't get to a phone?
He had Alzheimer's.
He had Alzheimer's,
Yeah.
so he couldn't like process what was happening.
Put me down.
All right, real quick.
I'd have
Put
went out
me
the
down.
window if I was him.
Real quick, Styles. We spoke to YouTube the other day, and they were like, "Oh, you guys, if you want to grow the channel, you have to do certain things." Can you tell the people right now to like, subscribe, follow, do the whole shit on YouTube?
Nah, if they don't want to get them, fuck them. It's the best podcast in the world. If you don't subscribe, it's your fucking loss. I'm not doing that. I'm not coming on
was
here.
it? Say it again. What
YouTube
happened?
telling us what we got to do with people. Fuck the algorithm. Let me tell you something. This show is called, I don't know why this is the title. We may have to switch the title.
may have to change
but
it.
it's really- It's 2 Jews, 3 black dudes, and whoever the fuck else is there reviews the movies. There's no more Siskel and Ebert. It's just fucking us.
Yeah.
Somebody has to
Yeah.
be willing to talk about movies. And if you don't care about movies, you don't care about culture, we don't give a fuck. Don't tune in. Go somewhere else. This is an authentic podcast. Authentic
Word.
people. It's not just about movies.
And they
It's
love
about
it.
family, life, love, all the shit that's going on. Go ahead, kid. Follow it with the in and
I
out.
agree with everything he said, but we definitely try to get the bag. So subscribe to this. Subscribe to this 2 Jews, 2 black dudes, wherever you get your podcast.
Yeah.
Please tune in. every episode, every
YouTube,
clip.
everything.
Follow us on YouTube. Follow all our Instagrams. And I definitely agree with what he said. But please check us out wherever you check out your podcast.
See the biggest shit out
I
right
mean,
now.
Yeah.
That's
It's
right.
Like, this is what I feel like. You know what I mean? I'm agreeing. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Fuck it, man. You right. Subscribe. But I'm going to tell you why to subscribe.
That
I'm going
back.
to tell you why to subscribe. Because I follow my brothers. If they saying it, we need to do it. We work hard. We doing what we do. But here's what I need to say about this particular podcast. This is an authentic, genuine, real podcast. You're never going to find nothing like it nowhere else in the world.
That's right.
You either with us
Motherfucking right. That's right.
or you should be with us.
I heard that part. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And it's so
The
different,
fucking
man.
illness,
It's so
though.
different than all the shit that everybody
Siskel
else is
and
out there
Ebert was
talking.
2.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
We giving you many. We talking about old shit,
All kind
new
of
shit. We're gonna bring
We
up
may-
more shit.
We may drift into current like stuff and what's going on, but
and
our
you
shit
love us.
ain't strictly based off of a lot of, and I'm not shitting on other podcasts or whatever people got going on. They want you to come and talk about, yo, what you feel about this person's case or this person, this and that. I don't know these niggas that you want me to elaborate on, dog. So why me?
Crazy.
Why?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't. Yeah.
It's positivity, Luch.
Word.
You're coming
Word.
here. You're not gonna hear us talking foul about nobody.
That's
we
right.
may not like a movie.
Yeah.
We may not
That's
like
it.
an
Yeah,
actor.
hell yeah.
But we're not gonna
This nigga
disgrace
hated
them.
CB4. That's
Down
crazy.
them.
My
We're
shit
not
is
gonna
back.
do any of that.
My shit is back.
It's crazy.
And now it's
Oh,
time for America's favorite segment, Is Jadakiss Italian?
Is Jadakiss Italiano? Is Jadakiss Italiano?
when I'm not podcasting, you can find me with my friends from Harrison at Roman Holiday or Rialdo's with Gino Rubino, Dino Marino, Dina Mariani, Nicole Chimenti,
Yep.
Dana Capabianca,
Yep.
Louis Guglielmo, Angelo Caputo, Elena Tardenico,
Skull, baby.
Joey Referi,
Preferi. Yeah.
yeah,
Come on, man.
Michael
Yonkers niggas.
Kashigano,
Fuck out of here.
Amanda
Hey. You got this.
Bishiginiano,
You got this, nigga. Yeah.
Sandy Signorelli,
Let's go, baby.
Kim Molaterno, Pete Pastagioni, and Bob Blake, man.
Oh, baby. Did that.
Yeah.
Grazie.
Did that, man. Did that, man. Y'all niggas, come on, man. Y'all niggas reading them shits like crazy, dog. Y'all niggas would have been here for 3 years trying to pronounce that shit. Pronounce that shit. Did that, kid.
Smoked it.
I love
Killed
your
it.
brotherhood, man.
Smoked it. Smoked it.
You rock.
The locks is dope. You know what? You ain't never seen
can
another
read.
cheer on him.
Come on, man, because he's
Champion my reading.
Come on, man, because
Champion
he
is
can
read.
read.
That's brotherhood, you know?
Dog.
Champion my
Yeah.
reading.
Yo, you could be a substitute teacher at Harrison High School.
Niggas waiting for him to
That's
fuck up.
fire.
You
Yeah.
can't buy that shit, man.
Niggas waiting for him to fuck up. He ain't fucked
Yeah,
up.
that's
He
pretty
did
great.
that.
Yo, we should go to career day.
Let's
We,
go.
we all watched CB4. It's time we get to Richie Thumbs. Let's start with you, Jeff.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna do. I respect what it was going for.
Yep.
Doesn't work. And they even acknowledged it didn't work back then. Nelson George wrote it with Chris Rock. Said that like it was his first time screenwriting. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Shit's 4.
Yeah.
You give a lot of shits for?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, last time and this time, yeah.
I'm gonna go back and judge his scorecard.
Yeah, I gotta check his
It's getting
scorecard.
crazy.
You give a lot of fours?
We gotta check.
He gave it 4 to the last one.
I
too,
give it 4 to the last one, but like,
Field of
Out
Dreams
of
was it
10.
4?
What was Field of Dreams
Out
about?
of 10.
You know.
Don't even talk about that
I'm glad your leg was hurt.
Don't even bring that shit up.
I think his Styles would have liked it.
I think Styles would have liked it actually
Oh
too.
no, he was on vacation.
Yeah.
I may have
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
it.
yeah.
What was it?
Kevin
I'm a
Costner.
baseball-
Kevin Costner. That's what I asked you.
Yeah.
The baseball
yeah,
shit. Kevin
yeah.
Costner.
I think-
I seen it.
I think you would have liked
I think
it.
you would've liked it.
Honestly,
Field of Dreams was okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
fatherhood. There's a lot.
Wait,
No, it wasn't, dog.
That shit was
There's a lot
wing.
about-
Nothing to watch with your homies.
There's a
was wing.
Yeah.
Yo, they gave it less than 1 Richie fingernail.
I gave
Yeah.
a fingernail.
I gave it a Richie ligament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin got
This
it. One
horrible,
Richie
dog.
ligament of a thumb.
I stand by my 4.
4 Richie
Yeah.
Thumbs.
CB4, 4.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dayzel, with your microphone, wherever it's at.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's on the floor.
Oh, I thought you sold
Yo,
it.
dog.
sold it.
All right.
Thought he sold his mic.
It's-
Out of
it's
10
fucking-
Richie
yo,
Thumbs,
dog,
how many thumbs
You're
you giving
fucking
this?
fired, huh?
Yeah.
get CB4.
Thought you'd be way funnier, man.
Hold the mic close. Hold the mic close.
I thought you'd be way funnier. Yo, dog.
That wavy is crazy. So I give it a 5 thumbs.
This nigga's quiet, dog.
5 thumbs out of 10?
5 thumbs, yeah.
5 thumbs out of 10.
Yeah. I rated it 7 out of 10.
Playing us.
All right.
You playing our community, man.
I'm gonna give CB4 7 3/4.
Word up. Yeah.
7 3/4.
7
I don't know
3/4.
what y'all talking about. The messaging was crazy. It had traces of
The message was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
crazy.
It wasn't crazy. The message.
You seen it just now. We got kicked out of fucking Bay Plaza
Wait.
Youth.
Oh, shit was
Nigga, you about to
fire.
be 50. You missed the essence of it. Me too, but I saw it a few years ago. But I caught
Man,
it for the second
hilarious,
time.
man.
Nah, Charlie Murphy was
Had that
legendary.
one groupie that was running through the whole crew.
Yeah, we got kicked out of the movie theater. We've been doing shit that was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
7 3/4. Jae'Won?
7.
A 7. Wow.
My shit is
Okay.
back. I didn't know that. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Out of 10?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't act like you liked it.
No, based off when I first seen it. Like if I go off.
No, that's good. I'll take the 7. I ain't know.
Okay, I'm gonna go with 5.
Ooh.
Oh,
So wait, what's your thumbs? What you
So,
going?
Well,
He ended up.
Yeah. What do you? Yeah. Is that, what,
It was 7 back
right
then.
now? What do you
5
rank
now. That puts you pretty much at a 6, I believe.
it? So you at 6 Richie thumbs?
yeah.
Dope.
All right. I'm going with 4. I'm with Jeff here.
Okay.
4 Richie thumbs.
Oh my god.
I
Y'all
too.
are tough.
I too.
Yeah,
I,
they are.
I'm not gonna lie. There's
wait
no
till your dad.
DEI in y'all rich.
Yeah. They fucking got rid of the DEI program.
They got no DEI.
Yo, they got
and
rid
then
of
Richie
that.
Thumbs is crazy.
Oh shit! My shit is back. They got rid of the DEI program and they're judging. They shut down the feds. They shut down the fucking school system. Everything.
we went back to Black Panther.
Oh, dog.
Sheek.
Shit's horrible.
Yeah.
Black Panther was the worst.
Jeff and I represented
two?
for the
Yeah,
culture.
One. The
Yeah.
first one was the worst movie I ever seen. in my
Wakanda,
life.
are you kidding me?
It was horrible.
That
dog.
your kids are horrible
Yo,
for those.
dog, that shit was
You ain't like it?
horrible.
I liked it with
Yeah.
Nah,
Yo,
but
the
you
worst
kind
Wakanda
of
part
I
one.
never, even if I
Yo,
did,
dog, that
I
shit
wouldn't
was the
do that
worst
to a-
movie.
I wouldn't. He
Like,
don't know.
and-
like that.
And how
He
my
don't
niggas
know
was,
what he's doing.
My peoples was coming
He don't know
in
what he's
dressed
doing.
like
That's
not knowing that
crazy.
they
You don't
this
know what
is a
he's
fucking
saying.
Marvel.
That's crazy, kids.
Oh, you
They're
remember the
gonna cancel.
podcast? I've been said this.
I know.
No, dude.
He been said it a long time ago.
On the record.
Anything get
On the
canceled.
record, right?
On the
Right.
episode.
This is
Why
the
you
worst
didn't
shit.
During February.
When that
Yeah.
fucking, and I
Are
think
you
it's when
fucking
I
kidding
think it's
me?
when Disney took over, right? So I got. Remember when the thing was going to kill him? He just got to ram him in the stomach, and then he started licking his face. I said, "This Disney, you could tell they definitely
They Disneyed it out. But it was
definitely it was
it
not dark as
Wakanda,
Spider
Luke.
Man's and all of
Yo,
them.
You know
we
the
got
one
in the
part I like?
Uber.
You know, I'm gonna keep it a buck as an African male. My nigga, there's real parts of Africa that you could like better than Wakanda.
And
Wakanda, like,
meaning what?
niggas-
Say it again. Say it again. Say it
there
again.
was a lot of black people that was up for Wakanda. That's a imaginary black face in Africa. When there's
They could've
really
made
black
somewhere
faces
to- yeah, they
in
made-
Africa
they
that
could've-
could
they made
use
up
that kind of
Wakanda.
love and
Okay.
support.
Wait, is
Got
this
it,
an
got it,
argument
got it.
for the movie?
Mind
but
your
you was
fucking
in a real
business on
place.
this one.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Wakanda forever.
Mind your fucking business on this
That
one.
You're right.
was
Wakanda
horrible.
forever.
Yeah,
Wakanda,
a black
first
man
Black
is talking.
Panther
I should just mind my business.
was
That's some
horrible.
black business. I'm
Which
just
way
gonna
is up?
sit over here.
She glued.
Cotton.
Yeah.
What's up? I know.
How many
man.
Richie thumbs do you give CB4?
Giving it 8.
CB4
Eight,
over
I'm giving-
Wakanda Forever.
Two different. I want to say two different. Yeah, like yeah,
compare
way,
those two.
way. I can't compare those two. But
What you watching first in the house?
CB4 over Wakanda. Wakanda was the worst movie. Wakanda was dog. Wakanda was
Stop, my
horrible,
nigga.
dog.
Stop.
Not
No,
and part
wasn't.
2.
Part 2 was
No,
trash.
it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Dog, and then he had a kid and all that. But I'm saying CB4 eight Richie thumbs because it's a cult classic. I know you're saying it's not, right? And also I love the humor. I picked up so much more humor that we ain't even talk about today, and from the groupies to the girl that tried to infiltrate his crew.
The white baby.
These are
The white
shit that's encouraging
council,
more
man.
thumbs. Let's
No,
stop it.
well, like it was humorous
How
when I
you
watched
like
it.
that and not Wakanda? This thing is
That's a great argument. That's a great argument.
Oh my god! So
You know why?
maybe I went to yeah. Tell me.
You have a sense of humor. CB4 appealed to your sense of humor.
Hilarious, dog.
do got a dark sense
I
of
don't know
humor.
how you don't like
Hilarious,
Wakanda.
dog.
Yo, he got
It
in the
was soft.
Uber. He was like, "Oh, don't even get me started."
That shit was crazy.
It was like a wrestling promo. You were like,
So disappointing, man.
you were like slamming the roof.
Then everybody there went into they came in the African robes and stuff, and they was dressed. You remember that
Okay,
day?
we seen
that
They
shit
dressed-
together.
we
They
saw it
came in
together.
garments.
Everybody
Yeah.
had their drums and shit, and they was walking into the movie.
I'm not
with the
gonna lie,
drums.
my nigga.
And I'm like, yo, dude,
I
did they
wanted
know
one
this
of those
is this
outfits.
is
Yeah, I wanted one that day.
They
That
don't even
particular
know
day.
Black Panther is like a hero, like a part of. It's not actually a it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's yeah.
CB4, you give it an 8.
I'm giving it 8 Richie Thumbs as
Okay.
far as cult classic and
And rewatchable to this
humor
day.
is
Rewatchable to this day.
rewatchable to this day.
That's not true for you.
Listen, man.
You watched it once a million years
I watched
ago.
it a long time ago. I was gonna watch it again.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. I seen Hellboy way more than I seen.
Oh my God.
I seen
He's like-
Hellboy
He's
more
like
than I
always
seen
got
that.
CB4 on in the background. It's like you haven't seen it in
I can
20
watch Van
years.
Helsing more than I can watch some of these shit. It's my shit. Yeah, Van Helsing. Van Helsing is crazy.
I bet you, I would bet my pinky they ain't see Van Helsing.
Hell no.
Never saw it in my life.
They was in it.
With Hugh Jackman?
Hugh Jackman. You don't like Van Helsing? Van Helsing is fire. Yo,
Van
you
Helsing
ain't
is
like it?
super fire.
Van Helsing is fire. I
You
can
want to watch
it
that
over
for
and
this?
Hell no.
over. No. We
I'm
don't gotta
picking
do
up
that,
the
but
date shit.
Van Helsing is fire.
I'm picking up the date shit.
It's crazy. Yeah, come on, man.
Yo, Kiss.
Beowulf. I can watch shit like that over and over.
That's why I
Beowulf-
fuck with you.
Come on, man. I can watch
That's why
shit
I
like
fuck-
that
you know
over and
what?
over.
Did you watch? Did you watch The Night Come First yet?
Let me give. I'm giving this shit
The night, nah.
Hold up.
Yeah, I think.
Hold up. Kiss. How many Richie Thumbs?
1.5.
All right, dog. You know Chris Rock is listening?
Yeah, I love Chris Rock.
Dog.
I don't love CB4. I don't think he love it.
Gusto passed, man. Not our
I
Gusto.
love
Gusto.
Eddie, Charlie.
Charlie Murphy.
I love him
Murphy
to death.
family.
One Richie
Love him.
Thumb is nuts, dog.
1.5.
He
Yeah.
got New Jack City. He got his role as Pookie over MC Gusto.
so many movies. Yeah.
1.5.
Here's
Richie
another
Thumbs.
thing.
For CB4.
Definitely.
My
Here's
shit is
another
back,
thing.
man. I'm rubbing off on this nigga,
It's
man. I'm
crazy.
telling you, dog.
It's that
that's
chair.
bad, though. That's not
It's them
good.
chairs. I'm never sitting in that chair.
Yeah, it's the chick. I'm rubbing off on him. That's a great movie, man.
No,
You know
it
what's
ain't.
crazy? Nobody
It ain't?
said?
No.
God damn.
Chris Rock based twice, New Jack City and in there. He hit the. I don't know why they made him hit the bass pipe.
What he did?
Yeah, he hit the bass pipe one time in there.
And New Jack City and what? Oh yeah, he did in a
He hit the
CB4.
fucking bass
We
pipe.
showed him like a scene where he was yeah.
What do you mean they?
When he was going through
he
it,
cast
when he was
himself.
on
He
the-
wrote it.
I know, but I'm just saying. He made himself a bit. Nah,
Bass
somebody else was behind it after he wrote it.
Can you imagine that shit? He blew up like I'm not saying the only. But
I'm
when
just
he
saying,
said,
if I was
let me
his
get
man,
one rib.
he was doing the
What's that
thing.
one rib
I
in
said, you can't be a bass
I'm gonna
head
get you
twice,
sucker?
beloved.
Yeah.
But he might not have those
That
people
shit.
around him.
Remember, yo, Styles.
yeah.
Can you imagine that? Let me get one rib and I'm gonna get you sucker.
Yeah.
Like took him to another level. Remember he's in the store and how much
Yeah.
for these ribs? Let me get one. Poured him a hand for a dime and shit. That shit like took him out of here.
Kiss gave that shit 1.5.
That's crazy,
It
dog.
stands on it.
We gonna do when he see you.
What's up, my nigga?
He got this shit called Top 5, so.
Oh shit. Chris
Chris Rock, yeah.
yeah.